Good morning. We have covered almost 150 plus questions so far. Today, we'll discuss few more questions from CAT and some concepts on percentages. Okay. So look at this question. Minu purchases a pair of sunglasses at rupees 1000 and sells to Kanu at 20%. See, there is Minu. Minu is selling to Kanu. She bought for 1000 and sold it for 1200. Why 1200? Because 20% profit she made. 20% out of 1000 means 10% is 100, 20% is 200. So she has to sold it for 1200 rupees with 20% profit. Minu is selling her sunglasses to Kanu with 20% profits. She purchased it for 1000, so she has to sell it for 1200. Okay. Now, then Kanu sells it back to Minu. What Kanu is doing? She's again selling it to Minu itself. What Kanu is doing? She's again selling it to Minu. For what amount? She purchased it at 1200 and 20% loss. 20% loss means minus 20%. Means 20% on what we need to calculate? 20% on 1200 we need to calculate. Because she is selling, Kanu is selling it at 20% loss. So 10% is 120. 20% is 240. So subtract 240 minus this from 1200, then it will be 960. So again, Minu again purchased the same goggles which was 1000 earlier, and for 960 itself she purchased it. Okay. Because Kanu was in loss, not Minu. Minu is already in profit itself. Finally, what happened? Minu sells the same pair of sunglasses to Tanu. The same Minu is again selling it not to Kanu. Is she selling it to Kanu? No. There is one more person called Tanu. For Tanu, she is selling it with some profit. So, with some profit amount we don't know. That's what we need to find. If the total profit made by Minu from all her transactions is 500. Total profit is what? How much? 500. Here she got 200 profit. Okay. Now, in this transactions from here to here, she should get remaining is 300. The other transaction. Then the percentage of profit made by Minu when she sold the pair of sunglasses to Tanu. So our focus is only between the transactions made by Minu and to Tanu. So the transaction made between Minu and Tanu is the concentrating point. So we need to focus on this. So now you see she got it at 960. So 960 she got. And for how much amount she has to sell it? Well, because overall profit is 500. For how much amount she should sell it? Here, 40 is there. And here, tell me how much amount, try to guess and comment in the comment box. It should be 1260 rupees. So the amount for which she has to sell cell is 1260. Why 1260 here? See, she has to get profit of 300. She already got 200. The remaining profit should be obtained by the transaction made by menu to Tanu. See, she purchased it back with 960. Okay. So in this 960, 40 rupees is there. And if I sell it, I need to get 300, right? So if I add 60, then it will become 1260. So 1260 minus 960 will become 300. So that is the value we need to get in the other transaction. So 300 is the profit she is getting, and what is the amount for which she bought it? 960 itself. So she bought it for 960 and sold it for 1260. Then only she will get 300 out of it. So, but we need to find the percentage, right? So the amount of profit she got and for which she is purchasing it into 100 will give you the exact percentage of profit she got. So now 00 gets cancelled. So it is 3000 divided by 96. So I told you in the classes that for a number to be divisible by 3 or 9, if you add all those digits, that should be divisible by 3. If that is possible, then the whole number will be divisible by 3. So 9 plus 6, 15. 15 is divided by 3. So it will be divisible by 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 3000. Next two 16s are to 500. 500 by 16. Again, 16 3s are 48. 2 is remaining 20. 16 ones are, and again 4 is remaining. 4 by 16 means 1 by 4. 31 1 by 4 is nothing but 31.25. So you don't need to calculate till this point. Once you get 3 and 1, just put it as an answer, because there is only one option with, there are two options with 3, 35 and 31. So once you come to know about 31, then forget about, put it as answer. The other point, uh, see, in options, in multiple choice questions, you should not solve the question completely. Just guess the answer out of 4 without doing it completely. Suppose this 35.402 option is not there. Some 40 is there here. So it means once you get 3, then you can directly, what? You can directly select the answer. One second, I'll keep it charging. Laptop process charger. Come on. A report consists of 20 sheets. 20 sheets, each of 55 lines. And this question, the previous 5 6 questions I covered in the last class and this class, one question are given in that. Okay, for your awareness, I'm telling. So the CAT standard will be a little bit more than the CGL standard. Please remember, a report consists of 20 sheets, each of 55 lines. And each such line consists of 65 characters. This is a report. It's consisting of 20 sheets. That is, 20 sheets papers are there, and each paper, in every sheet there are 55 lines and 20 sheets are there. Okay, for a report, and each line consists of, each line consists of 65 characters. Characters in the sense letters. So this report is reduced sheets, each of 65 lines, such that this entire thing is reduced into another set having some number of sheets. In each sheet some lines will be there, and in each line some number of characters will be there. That we need to equate. So here reduce it to sheets of each 65 lines. So here also sheets are there again, and those sheets are having how many? 65 lines. 65 lines. Each line consists of 70 characters. Each line consists of 70 characters. Sheets, okay. But number of sheets, how many? Number of sheets is not given. That's what we need to find. So, and first you need to find the number of sheets, and initially it was 20 sheets. He's asking the percentage reduction in number of sheets closest to percentage reduction is saying. So it means the number of sheets will be definitely lesser than 20 because it is reduced. That's what we need to find. But there is one strategy because whatever the content it is there in the report one, the same content should be replicated onto the second set. The same number of characters will be there. So all the letters, suppose there are 20,000 characters are framed in this set, same 20,000 should appear here. Okay, it means that you can multiply this 65 into 20 into 55 and equate it to number of sheets. I don't know, I'll take it as x into 65 into 70 characters on each line. From this I'll get x value. First you find that x value. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. Uh, 65 and 65 gets cancelled. 55 twos are 110 by 7 equal to x. 7 1 the 7. 4 on the 40 is remaining. 4 means 7 5 the 35. Point 57 7 the 49. So 15.7 sheets we need, but there won't be anything like point 0.7. Some space we will leave without writing, without filling it. So it means you have to take definitely 16 number of sheets. Why not 15.7? Because we don't have zero point 0.7 as a sheet number, right? Because we should have one paper that we will fill 0.7%. 70% of it we will fill. So indirectly we need 16 number of sheets. Initially it was 20, now it is 16. How much it is reduced? 4. 4. 4 is the reduction value. Out of 20 you need to find. 4 out of 20 is how much percent? Simple thing, right? In 20, 2 is 10%, 4 is 20%. You don't need to calculate. 40% reduced by 40%. Or else if you want to calculate 4 by 20 into 100. 4 1 is 4 5 is 5, 20 there. That is the answer. Next question, a class B has 50% more students than class A. Okay. Class A is here, class B is here. Here 100 are there, here 150 should be there because 50% more. So instead of taking it in percentages, if I take A as 100, because we calculate percentage per 100, right? So I can take directly B as 150. No issues found here. So number of girls in class A is equal to number of boys in class B. There is a condition given. Number of girls in class A, I'll take it as GA, is equal to number of boys in class B. Number of boys in class B. This is the name of class. So, or else you can take anywhere. It's okay. Naming convention. This is class B boys are BB. Class A girls are H. Okay. To avoid confusion, number of girls in class A is equal to number of boys in class B. Now we got one condition. The percentage of girls is the same in both classes. Very good point. What is same? percentage, not the number. Percentage of girls is the same in both classes. In class A and in class B, not the number. There are 50 in this, doesn't mean there are 50 here also. No. Percentage is same, not the number. A 50%. Percentage means it depends on the total number of students. Okay. Based on the total number of students, we will calculate the percentage, right? So percentages are same. 50% here, 50% there. It's an example. It's not exactly 50%. So what percentage of the student group are boys? What percentage of the student group are boys? Means the number of boys in class A and the number of boys in class B, you have to add them up and divide with total number of students into 100. Is a question he is asking. What percentage of the student group are boys? It means uh, BB, boys in class B and boys in class A divided by total strength, total students, including boys and means into 100. How much it is? He is asking what percentage of the student group are boys. So boys percentage out of total number of students we are supposed to find out. It means I just need only BB plus AB value. BB plus AB value. But there is a hint here. BB plus AB I need, right? But you see, AB now means what? Number of boys in a class A. Number of boys in class A, I don't know. Total number of boys in class A, I know that is 100. And there are girls also in the class A. But if I add AB and AG, it will be definitely equal to 100, right? So no, definitely equal to 100. AB plus AG is equal to 100. I need only AB. Then what should I do? If you subtract this AG from 100, then that is nothing but AB, right? See, AB plus AG is equal to 100. I need AB value. AB is equal to 100 minus AG. I will just substitute this in this. Then BB will be like that only. 100 minus AG by total number of students is 250. Based on assumption I'm moving. Into 100 I need. But you see, AG value I don't know. But I know AG is same as BB. I'll just put BB in place of AG. Why? Because this minus ABB plus BB gets cancelled. Then I'll be left with only the numericals 100 by 250 into 100. Because I can easily find it. I'm just converting my available parameters into numericals to make it solvable. So 40% is the total number of boys out of two classes A and B together. So the option B is correct answer. 40%. So given in CAT, see CAT exam is one of the toughest exams in India. CAT, GATE, and if you consider GMAT is the toughest exam in the world. Not world, actually the toughest exam is there in China. One exam is there. After that, this GATE, IIT JEE, these will come in top 10 exams. So top 3 exam is IIT JEE, or top 2 after China's exam. I don't know which exam, I forgot the name of the exam, but after China's exam, toughest exam is IIT JEE. Then our GATE exam is conducted for engineering graduates. So that is that will remain seventh or eighth position if you take top 10 exams. And this CAT is also in between top five. Okay, CAT. So you look at the standard of the questions, you are able to solve them like that. You are aiming for CGL. So till 10th part, that is sufficient. If you are aiming for CAT, these two parts will be coming towards will be useful. And I'll cover from the next class. I'll introduce few more concepts, and in this class also I'll cover some allegation problem and one more consumption reduction problem. So that will fulfill our requirement for any exam which is conducted in India. Okay. Only percentage is topic. Then we'll move to the other topic, and after solving few more questions, probably in 2 3 classes we'll finish. In 3 4 classes we'll finish percentages, max. Then we'll move to average or any other topic which is important, which covers more marks. Okay, thank you. Next, coming to the next question. In a town having 20,000 population, there's a town, these 20,000 people are there. So if the population increases 10% every year, 10% every year, what is the population after 2 years? This can be solved in two ways. So, as method one, regular easy method C, population is increasing every year by 10%. What is the 10% in 20,000? 2,000. Okay. So 20,000 increased by 2,000. Now it is become 22,000 after first year. Next, again increase by 10%. So again increase not equal to 2,000 is 10% on this one. That is nothing but 2,200. 2,200 if I add to 24,200 is a final population after 2 years. So this is one method. And there is another method as well. If you can go for other method, see, I'll tell you. Okay, no need to know. Method two is one step you can say. So 20,000 is a initial value. So if I multiply this with 110 by 100. After 1 year, what is the population? If somebody asks, it's 110 by 100. You have to multiply with 110 by 100. See, 100 was the initial value. When 100 is there, 20,000. When it becomes 110, how much it is? So you have to multiply with that number. So then these two gets cancelled. This one gets cancelled. 11 into 2, 22,000. Here you understood, right? But we need after 2 years. So we need after 2 years means 20,000 into 110 by 100 will give you after 1 year value. After 2 years means this whole value should be multiplied again with 110 by 100 to get the population after 2 years. Okay. This is one more method in one step fine, but multiplication is there. You want to avoid that, you go with this method. Next, what is the amount of alcohol to be added in a mixture? There is a mixture. This mixture, alcohol is there and some water is there. So, what is the amount of alcohol to be added in a mixture of 400 ml having 10% alcohol in it? So, this can be water or any other medium. You can say any other medium. So, with which alcohol is mixed? So, in a mixture of 400 ml having 10% alcohol in it. So, there is 400 ml in this 10% alcohol is there. It means 40 ml alcohol is there and 360 ml some other parameter, water or anything We don't know, it is not mentioned water or anything. It will usually be mixed with water. So to make it 25% of alcohol mixture, what is the amount of alcohol to be added? Initially it was 40 ml in the mixture. How much ml should I add to make it 25% alcohol? So this is called as alligation and mixture method, and this type of question should be solved easily like this. See, you at this point 10% is the in mixture, 10% is there alcohol. But if I take only alcohol, what is the percentage of alcohol in it? If I take 10 ml of alcohol, I'm just taking 10 ml. Understand my words, 10 ml of alcohol. How much percentage of alcohol is there in this? 100%. Because I'm not saying it's a mixture. I'm just directly taking 10 ml of alcohol. In alcohol percentage 100% only. So if I take 30 ml of alcohol, what is the alcohol percentage? It means 100% only. So it means in alcohol, if I take alcohol, that alcohol percent will be obviously 100. If I take mixture, 10% alcohol is there means out of 100, 10 ml will be alcohol and 90 ml will be something else. So that is called as a mixture. Now, I want to make it as 25% alcoholic or 100% alcoholic or pure alcoholic, 100% will be there. For a mixture, 10% is there. I want to mix both of them to make 25%. In such cases, you have to draw a line like this and put the effective value you need. So 100 minus 25 you do 70. Same way, 25 minus 10. You have to take just difference. Not 10 minus 25. 25 minus 10. Higher minus lower you have to do always. So 15. So now you take the ratio. 15 5s are 75. 15 1s are 1. So 5 is to 1 I got. 5 is to 1 I got. 1 is towards alcohol side. 5 is towards mixer side. So mixture I want to make what? 25%. So to make it 25%, so in the mixture, 5 parts are there. Alcohol is 1 part. So 1 out of 5, how much percentage is becoming? That's what you need to find. 5 on the 520. So it means 20% of alcohol I should mix with other parameter to make it 25%. It means 20% of alcohol should be added out of 400. So 20% means what? In 400 ml, 10% is 40, 20% is 80. So if I add 80 ml further into this, then it will become 25%. Let's see, I will check now. So 80 ml I have added. Okay. Now, how much it became? Then I add 80 ml into the mixture. See how much percentage of alcohol to be added? The mixture, pure alcohol. It means 20%. And in ml, you can say 80 ml. Then I'll prove it. So sometimes question may be asked like this: how much amount of pure alcohol? If it is asked as pure or alcohol, both are same. Procedure is same. How much? What is the amount of alcohol or what is the amount of pure alcohol to be added? So anything is same, you can see, because here alcohol I am taking it as 100%. 100% nothing but pure only, right? So now if I add 80 ml into the mixture, 80 ml of pure alcohol into the mixture is already 400 ml we know. Then it will become 25% alcohol. Now I'll say how. Here in the mixture already 10% is alcohol, right? 40 ml. So 80 ml is 40 ml. How much it came? 120 ml. But already when 400 was there, I added 80 more. So then total will become 480. So 120 out of 480, how much percent it will become? 0 gets cancelled. 12, 4 is 4, 25. Now it is becoming 25% or not? So in a mixture of alcohol and some other medium, either water or something, after 400 ml, 10% was alcohol, that is 40 ml. So how much pure alcohol should I add into it to make it 25% alcohol? Means, so you have to follow this procedure. The first 10% mixture, in mixture 10% alcohol. We just talk about only alcohol. And alcohol is obviously 100%. So how much percent we need? 25. So subtract 25 from 100 will become 75. 25 minus 10 will become 15. 15 ones are 15 fives. So it means this 5:1 is nothing but mixture is pure alcohol. So I need one part, how much it is becoming? 1 by 5 into 100 is nothing but 20%. So 20% of what? 400. 20% of 400 is nothing but 80. Like that also, but you can do another way also. 5 parts is mixture, 1 part is alcohol you need. So it means, do it here. 5 parts is mixture, 1 part is alcohol. 1 by 5 into, what is the value of mixture? 5 parts is 400, na? So 480. So it means 80 ml you need to add. Correct. Let's see. Now, I'll talk about the concept here, which is important in percentages. We'll discuss that now. Consumption related concept. Consumption related. Consumption relation means, I'll tell you a story here. Stories are more interesting for you. When I say story, probably you might felt happy. Okay, see, one person is there. One person is there. He has 100 rupees with him. Again, the story is mathematical story only. Don't get bored. There will be some chocolates involved in it. So 100 rupees he has. He has the habit of consuming one chocolate every day. You go to shop. There is this shop here. This person goes here and buys one chocolate. One chocolate every day. One chocolate every day, and the chocolate cost is 20 rupees. He buys it, happily enjoys it, he eats and enjoys. Like that for 5 days, in 100 rupees, he will eat how many chocolates? 5 chocolates he eats. Suddenly, what happened? That person, shopkeeper, increased his chocolate price from 20 to 25. Initially it was 20. Now he increased the price to 25. But this poor guy is having only 100 rupees. His dad is not giving more than 100 rupees. Pocket money is 100 rupees only for a week. Not even for a week, for 5 days only. Then what he can do? Chocolate rate is increased. Can he buy 5 chocolates? No. He can buy only 4 chocolates. 4 chocolates means what is happening? Consumption is reduced. Consumption is Consumption means what? Consumption is nothing but eating. He is not able to eat 5 chocolates. He can eat only 4 chocolates. Here, what is common? Common point. Shop is common, but we don't have to do anything with the shop. Budget is common. What is common? Budget. 100 rupees is common. 100 rupees not increased. Initially it was 20, now it became 25. He used to consume 5 chocolates before, now 4 chocolates only. What is increased? Price increased. What is decreased? Consumption is decreased. Price increased, consumption decreased. Price increased, consumption decreased. By how much percent? Somebody asks, what will you do? Initially it was 5, now it is 4. Reduction is 1. Reduction, reduced value divided by net value, initial value to 100. So it means 5 on the 520. 20% of reduction happened in the consumption. 20% of reduction happened. Okay, how much percent of price increased? Tell me. Initially it was 20, now it became 25. What is the change? 5. From initial value, we calculate the percentage increase or decrease. So initially it was 20, now it became 25. The change is 5. So change divided by initial value into 100. 5 on the 5, 4, 4 on the 4, 25. 25% increase rate. Okay. Like this, when the consumption, for the same amount of budget, without changing the budget value, the price increases, consumption will reduce. Same way, the price decreases, what happens? Consumption will increase. When the price increases, he could not buy more chocolate, reduce his consumption. Now, when the price decreases, he can increase his consumption. Price decreases means initially it was 20, now suppose it became 10 rupees only. See, initially it was 20. Now what happened? Now suppose if price reduced to 10. So initially it was 20. At that time he was able to buy 5 chocolates. Now it became 10. Then he can buy 10 chocolates. 10 chocolates mean more in number or not compared to 5. When price reduces, consumption will increase. So this is natural phenomena that everybody can guess and understand in our daily life and at home also. We can see the price decrease, we will buy more, we will consume more. At the same time, if price increase, we will buy less and consume less. So this is the natural thing. But sometimes what happens in percentages, we will ask you question, tricky questions like that. The question would be like this. What it can be seen. Suppose the price of an article, when article means a thing, some instrument, article is increased by 20%. Then what is the, so this article is eatable, we'll say some sugar or something, biscuit, something. So then what is the reduction in the consumption with a condition. What is that condition? Without changing the expenditure. What is that? Without changing the expenditure. Expenditure is nothing but the budget. Without changing the expenditure. See, here expenditure is common. I am comparing this expenditure with the 100 I compared with the example. The previous example, 100 is the budget I told, na? That is nothing but expenditure here. So now price of an article is increased by 20%, then what is the reduction in the consumption without changing the expenditure? So I'll tell you how to solve this question with normal procedure and with a shortcut. Okay? Normal procedure. See, one article is there. This is one article, one stick or something, one eatable item is there. This article is having 100 rupees. Now its price. Why I'm comparing with 100? Because percent is calculated 100, right? So if I take 100 as its value, it will become easier for us to calculate. Okay, 100 is the price and it is increased to 120. I don't know the budget value. Now the price of an article is increased by 20%. So on 100, 20% is 120 rupees, right? So I'm just adding it 120. So price is increased from 100 to 120. So 20% rise. Then what is the reduction in the consumption without changing the expenditure? So 100 is reduced to 120. Suppose this 100. Initially he was consuming 100 units. I assume he was consuming 100 units. Now how many units he consumed, we will see. Now that I'll do here. So when the rate was 100 rupees, he was consuming 100 units. This will become the budget. So the budget is same, expenditure is same, I'm saying, right? Same way, when it is increased to 120, there will be some reduction, that is by X%. So initially he was consuming 100, now he is consuming 100 minus X unit. So this X is nothing but the value of percentage reduction that I will calculate. Now this is 10,000, this is equals to 12,000 minus 120x. So I'll take this 120x side. This will become 2000. Then x is equals to 2000 divided by 120. So 0, 0, 2, 6, 200. 100 by 6 is nothing but 16, 2 by 3. You should remember certain things. 6 on the 6, or else 36, 4 by 6, 4 by 6, nothing but 16, 2 by 3. 100 by 6 is 16, 2 by 3. Remember, 100 by 3 is 33.33, or 33, 1 by 3. 1 by 8 is 12.5%. Okay. 1 by 2 is 50%. 1 by 3 is 33.33. 1 by 4 is 25. 1 by 5 is 20. 1 by 6 is 16.66 or 16.2 by 3%. So, like that, you have to remember certain things. So, 1 by 7 is 14.2 or something. So, 16.2 by 3% is the percentage reduction in the consumption. So, this is the normal procedure. Now, I'll tell you the shortcut. Very important concept because it was asked in many exams I have seen. Suppose there is a reduction, budget is same, expenditure or budget is same. When these are same, Price, suppose price increased by R%. Price increased by R%. Then reduction in consumption. Reduction in consumption. How? In percentage. Only in percentage. How? What is the formula you use? See, price increased. Consumption should decrease. When something decreases, when the denominator is more. When the denominator is more means I will just add it to 100. For remembering I'm telling 100 plus R. And the numerator put R. To get a percentage value for this, multiply with 100. R by 100 plus R into 100 is a percentage reduction in consumption. This is the formula. When price increase, reduction in consumption is when price increase by R%, reduction in consumption is R by 100 plus R into 100%. So I will apply this to the same formula. In the previous example, price increased by 20%. Consumption decreased by 16 2 by 3 we got. I will apply in this formula. So I put 20 by 120 into 100. 0 gets cancelled, 2 6. 100 by 6 is 16 2 by 3%. I just told you. Within one step we got the answer. So now the same principle can be applied to price decrease also. When price decrease, what happens? Consumption increase or not? So when price decrease by R%, increase in consumption, increase in consumption in percentage. What is the formula? See, I am saying increase. Even something will increase when the denominator is less. So I'll subtract it from R. R by 100 minus R into 100. See, when 100 is divided with 100 minus R, obviously its value will be decreased by R from R. So this is R by 100 minus R into 100%. This is the formula. R by when something has to decrease means increase means R by 100 minus will come in the denominator into 100. This is percentage. In percentage we will get the answer. So for the same example I'll say suppose 20 it is decreased by 20%, then consumption will increase by 100 minus 20 into 100. Is nothing but 20 by 80 into 100. 2 1 the 2 4 the 25%. Consumption will increase by 25%. I hope you understand. What are the two formulas? I'm writing here 1 point. One is just remember the formulas. 100 minus R into 100. R by 100 minus R into 100. This is the percentage value. Okay. Whatever we are getting in percentage. So this is for reduction or increase. The denominator minus R we are getting. So it means increase in consumption. Consumption is increasing means price decreasing. This is for price decrease. Price decrease. Price decrease means consumption increase. There is one more formula. R by 100 plus R into in percent we'll get. This is price. The denominator plus is there. It means the net value will be my negative. Negative is decrement. Decrement means when price increase, consumption decrease. When price increase, consumption decrease. When price decrease, consumption increase. Use this, remember these formulas, very important, because every time you should not solve the questions. You remember these formulas, it will become very easy, because these are the standard questions which are asked in many competitive exams. The important parameter in exams is to save time. If you remember this kind of shortcuts, you will save 1 or 2 minutes that you can use for tough questions. Okay? Hope you understand. We will see one example in this. In this, there is a factory. In this factory, due to shortfall of manpower, the workers' count has reduced, maybe because of a festival or strike or some other temporary strike. There's few number of people, or because of any other reasons, or some people might have left the company. But for some reasons, there was a shortfall of manpower in a company. So production decreased by 25%. Because of that, production decreased by 25%. So initially they were able to make uh, some 10,000 products. Now they're not able to make 10,000, they are able to make only 7,500 only. So production decreased by 25%. Goods. It can be anything, any product. So it can be pair of chappal or a perfume. 10,000 number of perfumes they used to make, but now they are making only 7,500 only. So production is decreasing by 25%. So by how much percent workers should be increased? Work hours. Work hours, not workers. Work hours should be increased to get the original production. Original production, it was 10,000 before. It was in example. So now to make 7,500 again to 10,000, how many work hours I should increase? How much percentage should increase? That is a question. So it is like same like price increased, consumption decreased. Okay, price reduced, consumption has to be increased. The same formula you can use here also. So here R is nothing but, so R is 25%. Within one step you can do this. What work hours should be increased in by 25? Increased, I'm saying increase. It means 100 minus R or 100 plus R. Here itself you should decide. It should increase. Increase means 100 minus R. Denominator should be less. So 100 minus that R is nothing but 25 into 100. So it means 25 divided by 75 into 100. So 25, 3 is 1 by 100 by 3 is nothing but 33, 1 by 3 or 33.33. 33, 1 by 3 is nothing but 33.33%. So it means I should increase the work hours by 33.33%. It means suppose if they were working for 100 hours in a week, they should work 133.33 hours in the same week. Suppose they were working 1,000 hours per month, they should work 1,333.33 hours per month. So that is how you need to calculate in order to meet the 10,000 number of articles they were supposed to produce before and now also. So now we will stop here. Any concepts are left, or if any important parameters, concepts you need to learn, I'll search and include in the next classes. Then I'll add few more tough questions to in order to enhance your thinking ability in percentages, and I want to make you uh, comfortable in solving any kind of questions which come from percentages in any kind of exam you're going. Especially my target is SSC CGL. So I'll make you perfect to clear that exam first. Then we will focus on other exams. SSC, RRB. If you are good at clearing SSC exam means you can clear RRB exams, SSC, CHSL, and some other exams also, which are in the graduate level in India. Because NCCCGL is a standard exam at graduate level in India. So if you can prepare for that, you can clear small exams other than that, which are conducted in India, like RRB Group 1, RRB Group C, like that. And if you come to respective states of Telangana, Andhra, some groups are being conducted nowadays. So these will be used for them as well. Okay, I am going to conduct my classes in Telugu medium also, Telugu medium students in Telugu language. So far, I have only one video in that. I'll increase later on. Depending on my first priority is teaching in English, then I'll focus on that once it gets mad. Actually my target is to get more subscribers now. I'm having less subscribers, so at least I need 300 more. So I request you to subscribe if you are watching the channel, so that it will boost me. And if you like the video, the algorithm of YouTube, if you like the video, on that button, it will reach many people, so that they'll get benefited out of it. And click on the bell icon if you want to get the continuous videos whichever I upload. So if you subscribe, you won't get all my videos. So there will be a bell button. Just click on that bell. Click on the bell, then you will get all the videos I upload. If you subscribe, you won't get notification. Click on the bell icon in the notification. Suppose tomorrow if I upload any video, immediately you will get that notification so that you can watch it. That's the reason you are supposed to click on the bell icon. Of course, many people know it. Those who don't know, I'm just letting them know. Subscription is okay, but you will get some access on whatever the videos I upload. You'll be getting some other day also at least. Click on notification, you will get immediately whenever I upload. That's what I'm about to tell. Okay, please stop. Please subscribe and follow my channel. I'm going to upload videos for all the concepts for free only. Okay, not for any amount. All the concepts you're going to learn for free from all the topics, which will be useful for all exams, whichever is conducted in India. Not, don't think that it's free means a low standard. I never compromise in the standard. No, nowhere else will find this type of questions and concepts. In a simpler way, I'll explain, and I'll pick all the standard questions. Please keep following all the standard questions. If you listen to my classes, that is more than enough. You'll be able to solve any kind of questions from any topic. Okay, I'll give that guarantee. Thank you. Thank you so much, and take care. Please subscribe and click on the bell icon. Take care. Bye.